guys, and welcome back to another video. My name is Renee and welcome back to my channel. Definitely subscribe if you're new here and if you enjoy this video. So today we're going to be talking about kind of a taboo topic, but nonetheless I think that it's worth talking about because like everybody thinks about it at some point in their life. And as girls, as women especially, sometimes we're even consumed with thoughts about our body image and our appearance, unfortunately. Part of it is because that's the way that we're trained, to care so much about how we look. And, there is a healthy way to approach our body image, and appearance does matter, but there are things that we do sometimes to kind of outsize the importance. And this topic is important just for, leveling that mindset and managing our emotions and our feelings about ourselves, our self esteem. So, today we're going to be talking about how to lose weight. Yes, I understand that not everybody wants to lose weight. If you don't want to lose weight, don't watch this video. If you do want to lose weight, then this video is for you. If you want to manage your weight, even if you want to manage your weight loss, then this video is also for you. Yeah, so I understand this can be a very triggering and taboo topic, but what the reality is that weight fluctuates, and there are times in our life when we're going to want to lose weight, when we're going to want to look a certain way. And there's also times in life when we just stop caring and let things go as they may. But, you know, part of having a high self esteem is being content with how you look and especially how you feel, because the way you look is a result of how you feel and how you take care of yourself. Your body physically, affects your energy, and that affects your appearance and the way that you carry yourself, the way that you show up in the world. And yeah, so it is pretty important if you think about it in the bigger picture. But here are some things you can do right now today if you want to lose weight, things that I've learned as somebody who has been in the fitness industry literally since I was 18 years old and has learned about nutrition since I was even younger than that, probably around 15, because I used to have severe cystic acne that I had to just like do a lot of research about nutrition from a young age to kind of manage and figure out what was going on internally. So I am just one of those people that's super into wellness, super into fitness, and I've also worked in the fitness industry for a long time. So I'm around a lot of people and health professionals and fitness professionals, and I've picked up things along the way. So that's where I'm coming from in my background. Okay, period. So, first of all, if you want to lose weight in a healthy way, this is what you should do. And, sometimes you go a little bit too far to the right, too far to the left, and you can't sustain those things. But if you want to do it in a healthy way, this is the process. So, first of all, I would say that when it comes to figuring out what to eat, that can be a really time consuming thing, and there is such thing as like decision fatigue. So sometimes we get tired literally from having to make so many decisions. And a way that you can automate your weight loss process, first of all, stop expecting super fast results if you have a significant amount of weight to lose, okay? Like things take time. And even if you don't have a significant amount of weight to lose, try not to have that mentality of like, I want to lose weight fast, because this is a healthy way to do it and this is a sustainable way to do it that will give you long-term results. Okay, and once you are there, nobody can take it away from you, and you've become that person that knows how to live that lifestyle that keeps you in the body that you want and the shape that you want. When it comes to like diets and what to eat, I'm not here to tell you that one diet is better than the other. Veganism or carnivore or keto, every diet has its perks for people looking for that lifestyle. So I know that keto works for people who are trying to manage their blood sugar. Veganism might work for you if you're really into like, animal cruelty or the environment. And everybody has a reason for why they want to eat a way they want to eat, and not no diet is better than another. So let's not like get into that kind of mentality. The diet that works for you is the best diet. And even going further than that, trying to just get yourself out of the diet mentality is going to be huge. Like always thinking, oh, I have to go on a diet, I have to go on a diet. Try to just get even out of that whole way of thinking of a diet, okay? Like, because diets are not sustainable and it just plays tricks on our mind and makes it hard for us to stick to. So we have to just kind of get rid of diet culture and the diet mentality. But that being said, there are obviously perks to changing your nutrition, changing the way you eat. So, my advice is to find a way of eating that works for you, something that you can stick to, something that makes you feel good. And there's a reason behind why you're eating that way, and you can stick to it over the long term and just start doing that. Okay. And a lot of the times that's going to help you a lot because it's going to put the process of making better decisions with our food on automatic. That way you don't have that fatigue that it comes from always having to decide what I want to eat today, what I want to eat today. Automatic, okay? Even me, like at different points in my life, I've tried different diets. When I was trying to manage my cystic acne, I tried veganism. I tried even raw veganism. Like I went to extreme lengths. I've tried keto at times when I was trying to regulate insulin. Like I tried it all. I tried wheat free because it helps manage inflammation, and I actually really did like that, and I agree with the sentiments behind it. But the point is to find something sustainable that you can stick to that will give you the results that you want. And I think a good rule of thumb, if you don't even know where to start, is to slowly start taking out processed foods from your diet, from your nutrition. This is going to make a big difference. Stop drinking sugary drinks and, sugar, a lot of like processed sugar. Just starting with that is going to take you very far. And, processed foods basically are a good way to start because it'll train your body out of craving the wrong things when you just start eating more whole foods and less processed foods, less junk foods. Processed foods are things like chips, bagels, um, a lot of grains fall under processed foods, but just like those kind of foods are made to keep you like addicted and always wanting more and not satiate you. So those foods are a good way to eliminating those foods from our diet, taking a look at what you're eating and what you can start taking out is a good way to go. But getting rid of the diet mentality is huge. Just find a way of eating that's sustainable for you, that makes you feel good, and stick to that so that you're not constantly tired from deciding what I want to eat today. Okay, because I understand what that's like. So something that I do when I feel like I've fallen out of the habit of eating, in a way that makes me feel good is I start basically taking out grains because I notice that after I eat grains, I always want more. Like I always want another one. And it just kind of hijacks my cravings. So that's the first thing that kind of goes for me. And then I feel more regulated. I feel better. And most importantly, it eliminates a lot of that food noise, constantly thinking about food, constantly thinking about what I want to eat. That's personally what works for me. Lately, it changes as we go along. So lately, I've been liking high protein because it keeps me satiated, it keeps me within my um, caloric deficit, and it's something that I can stick to without feeling like I'm really taking away from myself and feeling hungry throughout the day and like I'm starving and like I haven't eaten. Like I don't want to feel like that, but I noticed that when I eat a diet that's high in carbs, like I never really feel satiated and I always just want more because I never felt full in the first place. Whereas when I'm eating high protein, I definitely feel full and satiated after my meals. So that's what's working for me right now. I'm basically doing a higher protein diet with less processed foods. That's pretty much it. It's similar to carnivore, but I eat like other whole foods too. That's what I'm doing right now to get the results that I want. And then, yeah, so that's my first piece of advice. Second is that, caloric deficit. Caloric deficit is just what you have to do. And the best way to do it in a sustainable way is not making an extreme caloric cut in your diet because that's going to be hard. And there's a big chance that you're going to like bounce back and do the whole yo yo thing. So, my advice there is to basically do a light caloric cut to what you're normally eating. So, if you have an idea of how many calories are in food, you won't even have to do the whole MyFitnessPal thing. I know some people get really set off and triggered by that. So if that doesn't work for you, you don't have to do that. But have an idea of how many calories you're eating right now and basically do like maybe 200 or 300 calories less than what you normally eat. And this is a more sustainable way of doing it in the long run because it's not so extreme, but it could be easily done. So that's a good way to start. So if normally you're eating like, 2,500 calories a day, try to cut to 2,200 calories a day. If you normally eat 2,000 calories a day, try to cut to 1,800 calories a day. And sustain that caloric deficit for 30 days. Let's just give it an arbitrary number and see how you're feeling, how you're doing, and if you're getting the results. And, it just takes consistency. It's not this like mystery how to lose weight really. It's actually very simple, but the thing is that a lot of people don't want to do it. Like, and I was on that boat for a long time, so I totally understand, but you have to have like a reason behind why you want to lose weight that's going to keep you motivated. Like my motivation is that I want to feel good, I want to feel my best, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's going to obviously keep me motivated, but if your motivation is just to like, if it's something shallow that you can't stick to, then it's not going to work. So you have to find the reason behind why you want to lose weight. And part of my why is also so it's just mainly my health. Like I just want to have health, So obviously I'm going to stick to it. So that's my motivations, but identifying what your motivation is going to keep you in a sustainable way of losing weight. And say you don't want to cut out certain foods, but you still want to lose weight. You want to eat whatever you want, quote unquote, and then lose weight. Okay, you can do that too through portion control. And portion control is something that we can all practice, so we can all benefit from portion control. And that's basically just having awareness about how much you're serving yourself when you eat. Just eat a little bit less. Sometimes we are eating like huge servings, like at restaurants and stuff. Just be more conscious of your portion sizes, and that will help you get in tune with your society and satiety, and your hunger cues, because sometimes we're just so out of tune with our body. We don't know when we're hungry, we're just eating, and that can really throw us off and just derail us and get us to a place where we're really unhappy with our body image. So, getting in touch with our body is basically mindfulness and getting in touch with our hunger cues, really noticing when we're hungry, only eating when we're hungry, retraining our taste buds through not craving, inflammatory foods that hijack us and make us want more of the same and never make us feel full. These are all things that you can combine to help you lose weight. And these are physical things that you can do to lose weight. Obviously, fitness is a huge thing. I'm totally into fitness. I just finished working out, so that's why I was inspired to make this video. But, nutrition is probably like a larger part of the weight loss journey than fitness is, because I've definitely had parts of my life. I basically worked out consistently since I was like 17 years old. And I've had times in my life when I was a lot heavier and I was still working out. So it really does come down to what you're eating, the quality of what you're eating, and how much you're eating. So, and eliminating fatigue and putting things on automatic. So, automatically having good habits by knowing what kind of foods you're eating, what kind of diet you prefer, and doing a slight caloric deficit, maintaining a fitness routine, being active, even if it's just taking long walks. You'd be surprised. Walks are huge. Starting somewhere is better than trying to do so much at one time and not being able to sustain it. So the key is sticking to things that you can sustain. And there is a whole, mental inner work that you have to do around trying to lose weight and around body image as well, that for me has been even more significant than doing these physical things. So I'll probably make another video about that. But if you want to learn more about inner work in general and that mentality work to align your mind with the person that you really want to be, definitely check out my 30 days of Empress Energy offer in the description below. Basically, a step-by-step guide on how to raise your self-esteem. So if you don't know where to start and you want to change literally the way that you're thinking, have that clarity of mind and put your positive thinking on automatic so that you can attain these things, like your body image, like the career that you want, like any life goal first starts with your mentality, and that's something that sets people apart and makes them resilient and literally more successful. It's just the way that they're thinking, and that's something that I've observed. So I put it all together in one program. 30 days of Empress Energy, available now for pre-order, officially launching on November 11th, and I can't wait to see you there. And yeah, I put everything that has really helped me in one place for you guys to reference, so I'm very excited about that. But let me know if this video was helpful. If you want to see another video about this topic, I definitely can do that, because I have definitely struggled with my body image at certain times in my life. And I have learned a lot of things that have helped me. And even when I fall out of my routines and my habits and I end up spiraling or just being unhappy with myself, I know what to do to get myself back to where I want to be with my body image, with my weight, with my fitness, with my nutrition. So that's what's most important, because once you know those things, then you know what to do should anything ever happen. We all deserve to feel comfortable and positive and like confident in our bodies. So the truth is that you can do it. You just have to have that decision inside first that you will do what it takes to get your goal, period. Yeah. subscribe.